Hello, Rooted Podcasters. It's me, Pamela Benson Owens, back with another episode of Rooted. I'm riding solo today. I've been thinking a lot about success and how over time my definition of success has changed. But why is that? So, today on this episode, I want to just really hone in on what I call some success cheat codes. I think about how many people I observe all the time who are just grinding and pushing and going. And I am all for that. I am a very highly motivated, high impact, want to make a difference kind of person. And what am I doing overall to achieve my definition of success? So, a couple things I want to explore with you today about success. The first is busy doesn't always mean productive. As a matter of fact, busy is usually not productive. I think about how many times I'm driving down the street, heading to a meeting, trying to think about what's going to happen in the meeting on a call, right? Thinking about what comes after that. What are my responsibilities as a parent? Who do I need to get back to? Did I send that email? I need to go by the bank. Do we have groceries? Did I make that appointment? When is that event? Did I get a ticket for that event? Do I want to go to that event? Did I set that meeting? Did I respond to that person? Where is that text? What time is it? When? All of that fodder is absolutely busy, hurried, scattered. And so I really want to say that success often requires us to get focused, hone in, be disciplined and consistent. Nobody wants to hear it. I talk about it all the time, but it's actually a fact. Busy does not always mean productive. Have you checked lately on how you do a to-do list at the top of the day and that same list is still there? You're not sitting there. You've been busy. You've been meeting to meet. And then on the way home, you remember all the things you forgot to do that go to the next day. So my first success cheat code is that busy does not mean productive. Here's the next hard one for me. And it's a personal affront to my parents who always told me that if you work hard, you'll be successful. That sounds great. It's not true. You can work really hard and it doesn't equal success. Let me say that again. You can work really hard and it not equal success. So when you think about what it means to be a hard worker, it doesn't matter if you haven't defined on the other side of it what success looks and sounds like to you, not somebody else, not somebody that you think you want to be like, not somebody that you want to emulate. What is success to you? And then as you work hard, you might fail several times. You might have to take a detour. You might get halfway out in the lake and realize that's not even what you should be working on. And you've worked really hard, and it doesn't mean it's successful. So until you align your definition of success and then match the work needed to achieve it, you're always going to feel like you are in quicksand and that you are not hitting your goals. The next success cheat code that I think is important is this myth around good things come to those who wait. Sure, have I practiced patience for years? I have, but guess what? Good things come to those who start. My biggest success cheat code over the last couple of years is being able to start something without it being totally baked, without the idea being totally worked out, without the plan completely ready. I have learned more about myself and what I am capable of when I'm able to say, it's about 45% there. Let me just start doing it. Let me learn by doing. And on the other side of that, I've had success in those areas where I didn't wait for it to be perfect, fully fleshed out, and always ready to go. Now, some people will challenge me and be like, well, you're not trying to be excellent. I refine it as I go. And by the time I get to the end result or the end product, it is indeed spot on and excellent. Next cheat code. The minute you start asking yourself if you're being undervalued, you already know the answer. If you're feeling undervalued, disrespected, I want you to lean into that. It could be one of two things. You're actually being undervalued and disrespected, or you've gotten into a place and a numbness in your existence and how you show up that it doesn't matter what somebody says to you about how valuable you are. You don't believe it. Your inner critic intercedes and says something different. Either way, it's deeply important to explore that. If you start questioning, am I being undervalued? Am I being disrespected? There's something bigger there. So, success cheat codes. Busy isn't productive. Hard work doesn't always equal success. Good things come to those who start. You just have to start. And the minute you start asking yourself if you are undervalued or disrespected, you already know the answer. Rooted Podcasters, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.